Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So for the Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Pistons. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Levine is out there with Irving, and it's Brown in at the 3. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Free throw drops for James.
When you talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James, the amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
And he makes both free throws. Now, here is Irving. The pass to Williams. Clock at 6. And stolen by James. Here's Speedy. It's up a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Right side, Williams. Back to Irving. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Speedy, the pass to James. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Brown. Tatum deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Brown. And the rejection by James.
LeBron using his length that time perfectly. He's in the area. You can't throw up anything lazy.
That one drops for him.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Pass to Irving. Here is Williams. On the wing, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Levine inside the three-point line. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. James against Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James. And once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, he gets that contact and finds free throws.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
For 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Celtics making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron. Boston off to a slow start. They trail by 7. Outside Tatum. Driving in and slam dunk by Tatum.
Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Now, here is Irving. Got a piece of it. Speedy the pass to Gonzalez. Over Tatum. Gonzalez. That's good.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 9-point game. Count that one. Irving's got his second bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Gonzalez, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Irving looking for an opening. Can't get it to fall.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Levine. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Tatum. And that one hits back iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
LeBron outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 9. Tatum dishes to Levine. Tatum kicks to Levine. Passes to Bryant. James against Levine. Bryant trying to free himself up. Levine's shot is off. James against Levine. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Tatum's got 5.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
Speedy the pass to James. Over Irving. LeBron with another miss.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And that's exceptional body control from Levine. Contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish.
Now here's Gonzalez. He's got 6. The shot from the low post is good. 6 points for him.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Bryant against Gonzalez. Over Bryant. Here's Nash, and Nash slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
LeBron's shot is good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And towards the end of the season, Brett, we are seeing lottery teams give their young players even more minutes.
Yeah, and I kind of like that, and it's totally understandable for guys to get an opportunity to be out on the floor. They've been itching to get some minutes, and now they have a chance to show what they've learned. They could show their talent. They could gain some confidence, and it's kind of a nice momentum shift for them going into the offseason, getting some minutes in the NBA action.
New group in for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 13. The feed now to Kaminsky. And here's the fast break. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
The ball goes to Boston.
As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. And, of course, the Celtics.
And, you know, for the Celtics, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Pritchard passes to Bryant. And here is Hughes. Here's Pritchard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
There's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. I asked Coach about how he'll slow down LeBron tonight. Both had a good laugh about that. Coach said there's just no way to do it. Believe me, I've tried to come up with one. If there was a way to slow down LeBron, someone would have done it by now. LeBron's resume shows there isn't an answer for him, and there never has been. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Teams changing it up here. A moment here now to see the numbers for him. Celtics trail by 17. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pritchard. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Here's Speedy. He has 7. To the paint. Here's Lee. Second shot opportunity. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Smart.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First team
And
foul.
you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Gonzalez. Good on both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside, Walker. He lobs it up, deflects the pass. Smart, wide open, he fires. Drills the three-pointer.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
And a wide-open look for Lee. The long-distance three is buried.
Oh, that's a real nice-looking deep three ball there.
Here's Pritchard. Hughes up top. Back to Giles.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Speedy. He's got 7. It's good from long range. Speedy's got 10 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
On the wing, Hughes. Walker with some nice D.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Walker. Takes the 13-footer. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Giles. Celtics trail by 14. Here's Pritchard to the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giles has got his second basket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
There's the pass to Speedy. Pulls it up. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
1:27 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Speedy. He's got 10. Lee outside. Offline with his 3.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Outside, Smart. Going inside. Hughes kicks to Giles. Pass to Hughes. From deep. They get the rebound. And it's Giles missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Into the lane. Here's Pritchard. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Lee against Smart. Takes the 13-footer. No good from Lee.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Giles. With 4 seconds on the clock. And another shot. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. They're up by 10. The second quarter coming up right after. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Celtics trail by 10. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. We've got Longley, Drew is out there with ABC. Then there's Speedy, and it's Wall in at the shooting guard. Here's Giles. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Home team ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Celtics making the switch here. Bonga's checked in.
Bonga.
Green against Wall. Floats it up for DJ. No good on the shot. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside, Smart. Passes it to Bonga. Outside, Green. 2 on the clock. Over Wall. Here's Williams. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Three-pointer, Hayward. And Boston with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Smart on the wing. Pass to Giles. Here's Bonga. Nice ball movement by Boston. Green inside, covered by Wall. And they'll get another chance. Smart passes to Bonga. Fires for 3. Smart misses. Wall taking his time here. The pass to Drew. Bonga pulls it in. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Back to Smart. It's deflected. They retain possession. Second chance shot. Green, no luck. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They get it again. Here's Drew. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
They kick it out to Green. Here's Bonga. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Williams, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Williams has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Wall against Levine. Snatched up. Gonzalez, that's good. Gonzalez has got 10.
when you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
And Nash slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Outside Tatum. Tries again. There's another block.
And each block moves him within striking distance of the record.
And GA, the fans get excited when a shot goes up on the prospect. He might block it. Only the top spot remains in the blocks record books. Wall attacking. Makes it off the glass.
You gotta clog up the lanes because Wall runs all over you when you don't. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Scooped up. Williams does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. Down low. Gonzalez's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Bryant dishes to Levine. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. Got a hand on it. Now here comes Nash leading the break. Here's Gonzalez. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Here's Tatum. Levine trying to free himself up. Tatum no good.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet. Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Lee's checked in for John Wall. Brown is checked in for Boston. Celtics trail by 19. Outside, Levine. Back to Irving, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Brown against Gonzalez. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. Tatum trying to break free.
And this has really become a struggle for them. Their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. They need to put everything they have into getting high percentage shots. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Bryant can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Gonzalez, that's good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Irving with the drive. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession, almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw this same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Brown. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Gonzalez has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Outside Bryant. He kicks to Tatum. No good on that one. Tatum's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Nash slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Irving. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Irving's got 6 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Passes it to LeBron. Shoots over Brown. No good from LeBron.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
On its way from Irving for 2, and Gonzalez pulls it down. Gonzalez has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Speedy. Another shot, and Nash with the lay-in. Nash has got 13 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Nash. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal
Hey,
foul.
guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Nash.
1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
Austin with the ball. Here's Pritchard. They need this. Rejected by Gonzalez.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's good for 2. 17 points for Speedy.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Kaminsky.
2 minutes remaining in the first
And
half.
Brown
2
now
minutes.
atop the key. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Offensive rebound. Gonzalez.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you. And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Pritchard. The kick out to Brown. The three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up, here's Boston. LeBron with the block. From deep three-point range, and they get it back. And it's blocked by Brown, and he gets it back. No good from Lee.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James, the pass to Dudley. Gonzalez with it, and the layup's good off the glass. Gonzalez has got 25 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
From downtown, here's Speedy, and that one is hammered home.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
GA strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what was your impression?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the defensive end. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass. But, hey, not looking good out there.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for the Celtics, on in the front court along with Tatum. Kyrie Irving is out there with Levine, and it's Williams at the 5. Clock at 6. Back to Brown. Over James. And it's Brown missing. Brown's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. LeBron passes to Nash. And Nash slams it in.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Right side Tatum looking to end his cold spell. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. Inside, here's Nash, and Nash slams it in.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Irving passes to Brown. Kicks it to Levine. Outside Irving. Levine with it. Over Nash. Nash with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Gonzalez has got it. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Tatum passes to Irving. No good on the triple.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
James outside. To the wing right side. Nash with no one around. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half. The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Irving kicks to Tatum. Shot to stop the run. He can't get it to go. Fast break, here they come. Nash outside, and they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And it goes down 2 points. That's 29 points for Mr. Perfect.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
James wide open. Cans the shot with nobody near him. James has got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Tatum. Back to Irving. To the paint. Here's Brown. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the pass to Gonzalez. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. And it's Irving with the ball for Boston. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Levine can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's blocked by Brown. Can they get it? And the dunk by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
LeBron left side. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Lee against Irving. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. From deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Rejected by Gonzalez. Nash against Brown. Nash kicks to Lee. Passes it to Speedy. Nash outside. Back to Lee. Here's Speedy. A second chance effort and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. So Boston ends up going with a new group. So he gets them both. Here's Pritchard. And Giles now top of the key. Pass to Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Lee's gone 50% from deep tonight, making 2 of 4. Outside, Smart. Dishes to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Here's Lee, and the basket is good. Lee's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you're going to take as many of those high-percentage shots as you can get.
On the wing, Bryant. And the wide-open shot from Green. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Out to Lee for the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Lee's got 11.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. It's over Gonzalez, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Peyton Pritchard at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now Lee, 11 points in the game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. Pritchard passes to Hughes. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hughes got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Hayward outside. Here's Pritchard. 8 points for him.
Boston foul. Peyton Pritchard. First personal foul.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Hayward. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's James outside. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. And here's Hayward. Lee outside. Here's Drew. Nice D from Bryant. The offensive rebound. They shoot again, and it's sent back by Bryant. Lee against Hughes. And that one, good. Hughes got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Hayward outside. Now the pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron.
2 minutes remaining.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
Lewis passes to Drew. Lee dishes to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got his second basket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Home team foul. First personal foul, third team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Thomas Bryant. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Bryant. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he can't hit the second.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Bonga, the pass to Hughes. Outside, Smart. The 11-footer. The rebound by Drew. Drew's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hayward. Lewis outside. Hughes against Wall. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Hughes kicks to Smart. To the middle. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist from Smart.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Walker, bounce pass. Here's Wall. Another shot. That shot off the mark. And it's Boston the other way. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Smart against Wall. Smart misses. Here's Hayward. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Ring shot on the way, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Speedy out there with Wall. Then there's Longley. It's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Dudley in at the 4 slot.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
He misses the free throw. Irving's checked in for Marcus Smart. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And it's Wall in the corner. Passes to Longley. Outside for Lewis. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hayward against Irving. They get a hand on it. Hayward on the wing near the three-point line. It's Lewis. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Irving against Hayward. No good from Irving. Lewis attacking, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Hughes up top. Outside Irving. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
The Celtics making a switch here. Giles is checked in. Celtics on D. Lee finds Dudley. Back to Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Green against Lee. To halt the run. Lee with the block. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
Substitution for your home team, LeBron James.
6 to shoot. The 11-footer. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Offensive rebound. James. Banked in off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Back to Irving. The Celtics working the ball around now. Hughes kicks to Irving. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. That one, no good. Pass to Gonzalez, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Bonga. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
The drive by Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
The rebound by Hughes.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Lee outside. Down low. And finished off by Nash.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Bonga, no good. Bonga's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Gonzalez. Here's Lee. It's good. Lee's got 15 points in just the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Gonzalez against Irving. Second chance shot. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Now, one of my favorite days in the NBA calendar, the trade deadline. Anything you'd like to see the league, Brent, adjust with?
I'd like to see them trade announcers if they could, Kevin. I would maybe trade you for one Greg Anthony and a pick to be named later.
Man, I'd just be curious to know who that pick to be named later was going to be. I'm kind of sticking with Kevin on this one.
Thank you very much. And the free throw, no good. Inside, Nash. And Nash slams it in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Out to the right wing. Here's Giles. And there's the pass to Pritchard. Pass to Bonga. Takes a 3. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Gonzalez. That's good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Tatum against LeBron. Pass to Bonga. Fires from the wing. Kept alive.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Speedy the pass to Lee. Lets it go with the three. Here's Nash. Goes up again. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Giles. Defended by Nash. Here's Pritchard. Over Nash. Nash with the block. And they'll keep possession. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. James looking it over. The 10-footer. The rebound by the Celtics. The pass to Bonga. Here's Pritchard. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
They get it back and finished off by Nash.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff too. My goodness. Pass to Green from the arc. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
A fluid, talented scorer with wins. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. James with it. Got it. Good job in the low post. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just again, LeBron James, his size, his speed, just impossible to stop. So hack away.
Passes it to Bonga. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The pass to Speedy. Here's Lee outside. Here's Gonzalez, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Gonzalez has got 41. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Irving's checked in for Pritchard. Speedy, the pass to James. Here's Speedy. He's covered by Irving. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
At the line for your home team, one shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Celtics. Outside Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
They need this. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash is... Lee outside. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And he's good on the three ball. And now it's 27 points for Speedy.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Pass to LeBron. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Irving kicks to Tatum. 1:05 left here in the fourth quarter.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Speedy, the pass to Gonzalez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Third team foul. At the line for your home team, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Kaminsky is checked in for Boston. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Irving kicks to Green. Down low. And stolen by LeBron. Green against Lee. To the middle. Here's Speedy. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First personal foul, third team foul.
Here's Speedy. And so they get the victory here at home. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.